Archangel Michael says, "Listen carefully, my child, because what I'm about to reveal will chill your spirit and awaken your strength. There's a trap that has been silently crafted around your name. Someone who once smiled in your presence has whispered deceit into a system designed to watch your every move. They want you to react, to step into their setup without realizing it's all been staged. Behind closed doors, your name has been spoken in twisted tones, and evidence you never created is being prepared against you. This is not random, it's personal, it's intentional, and it's dangerously close. Even now, heaven is moving pieces to protect you from what's unseen. The divine is exposing the network of envy that hides behind screens and signatures. Your silence, though misunderstood, is being recorded as wisdom in the realm of light. But Archangel Michael says, do not panic, because justice begins in the unseen before it unfolds in the physical. You are being shielded from something that was never meant to touch your destiny. Type Amen to get blessing 333. There is a person who has been monitoring your steps, pretending to act concerned. Their voice carries care, but their eyes measure opportunity. They are waiting for you to make one small move, a signature, a message, a word that they can twist. Heaven saw this moment long before it formed. That's why your intuition has been restless, why you've been feeling an invisible pressure around you. Every vibration in your body has been warning you to pause before you act. They are planning to blame you for something that was never your doing. But Archangel Michael says, their handwriting will expose them before yours even touches the page. Their own shadow will testify against them in time. What they prepared as your downfall will soon become their awakening. Type Amen to get blessing 444. The divine realm is repositioning your energy, taking you out of dangerous rooms without you even realizing it. People are being removed, not because of loss, but because heaven no longer wants your light surrounded by hidden poison. Each delay you've faced recently is actually divine interruption. Every "not yet" was a secret rescue. Every door that closed was heaven's way of hiding you from a storm that was coming with your name printed on its thunder. Your peace is the loudest weapon now. Do not reply to provocation, do not explain to doubters, do not defend yourself where truth is already defending you in higher courts. You are protected by documentation written in the language of destiny. Soon, those who try to use your words against you will find themselves speechless. Type Amen to get blessing 555. There is an image of you being passed around in digital shadows. Someone has edited your truth, trying to make you look like the problem. But divine eyes have already captured their real intentions, and those images will become their undoing. The plan was detailed: a phone call, a trap of urgency, a demand for action that feels harmless but leads to accusation. Be alert in the coming hours. Don't sign what feels rushed, don't agree to what feels forced. Your discernment is your survival. Heaven is whispering to you through small delays, every pause is protection. Every strange feeling in your chest is divine interference saving your future from being rewritten. Your obedience to silence will shock your enemies more than any explanation ever could. Type Amen to get blessing 666. Archangel Michael says the trap is already collapsing. The very person who planned to watch your destruction is now being watched by forces beyond their understanding. What they meant for harm will boomerang into lessons they can't escape. You will witness people suddenly withdrawing from you, not because you did anything wrong, but because guilt is beginning to burn through their masks. They cannot stand in front of you when truth is reflecting through your aura. Even the ones they recruited against you will start confessing. They will reveal screenshots, messages, and lies that were never supposed to reach daylight. This is not the end, this is the exposure heaven promised. Type Amen to get blessing 777. In secret meetings, your name was placed as a scapegoat. They thought you were too humble, too unaware, too forgiving to ever notice. But Archangel Michael says, humility is not weakness, it's divine strategy. The trap they set beneath your feet is now filled with their own footprints. Heaven has swapped the paths. While they whisper about your fall, their own actions are being timed for exposure. The system that was designed to arrest your light will now arrest their darkness. Divine order is reshuffling the evidence. And soon, you'll realize that what looked like an ending was only an unveiling. Your peace will embarrass those who built the drama. Type Amen to get blessing 888. Something massive is turning. The energy around your name is changing from accusation to admiration. Those who doubted you will apologize publicly, because heaven is not allowing this trap to continue in silence. Screens will light up with proof, messages, recordings, unseen receipts that make everything clear. Your name will shine clean while theirs becomes heavy with regret. Even the institutions that were used against you will start to favor your truth. You won't have to fight in the same way. Heaven is litigating on your behalf in invisible realms. And when the truth breaks, it will happen suddenly, like lightning splitting the sky at midnight. Type Amen to get blessing 999. The one who plotted this trap had a simple motive, envy. They couldn't stand how peace followed you even when everything else was shaking. They couldn't bear that you were chosen for blessings that their manipulation could never earn. But now, their spiritual access is being revoked. Every word they spoke in darkness is echoing back toward them. The angels assigned to you have already sealed your path with divine interference. You cannot fall into what they designed. You will notice them panicking soon. They will try to reconnect, to apologize, to explain, but their explanations will only reveal guilt. Keep your distance, keep your silence, and let heaven finish what it started. Archangel Michael says, the truth will defend you louder than any lawyer ever could. Type Amen to get blessing 1111. There's a strong sign you'll receive before the exposure, a sudden shift in your surroundings. The temperature will change, you'll feel a soft ringing in your ear, or you'll see a name appear twice in one day. That's heaven's signal. Stay still, don't react. You are under divine observation now. Every move you make is being guided, every step aligned. You're being positioned not just for safety, but for recognition. The same system that was used to accuse you will later reward you. What they meant to destroy you will become your divine proof of resilience. Your freedom will silence the noise forever. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. The time between now and your vindication will feel strange. You'll lose appetite for things you once enjoyed. That's not depression, that's detox. Heaven is emptying the weight of false energy from your aura. You'll also start seeing signs, repeating numbers, messages about justice, dreams where you escape narrow corridors. That's confirmation, you're walking through the last chapter of this test. No one who touched your name will go unexposed. Every secret message, every whispered plan, every dark laugh, it's all being replayed in heaven's court. When the exposure happens, don't celebrate, simply walk away glowing. Type Amen to get blessing 1313. Your breakthrough won't be quiet. Those who mocked your silence will have to watch your peace broadcast itself. The blessing waiting on the other side of this trap is not just freedom, it's recognition, respect, and restoration. The divine realm is about to return everything they tried to steal: your peace, your credibility, your connections, your finances. You will rise with evidence of heaven's power in your hands. This isn't karma, it's divine justice. It's the universe restoring what darkness tried to counterfeit. When your name is cleared, don't look back. Let silence finish the sermon. Type Amen to get blessing 1414. Archangel Michael says, your enemies wrote a false ending, but heaven rewrote your beginning. The storm they summoned will now carry their own signatures. The trap that was meant to cage you has become the mirror of their own deceit. Stand firm. Be still. Watch the exposure unfold like a film scripted by divine intelligence. You don't need revenge, your peace will preach louder than punishment. Very soon, you will hear the words, "Case dismissed." Spiritually, emotionally, socially, heaven is clearing your record. And from that moment, no weapon of lies will ever touch your destiny again. Type Amen to get blessing 1515. Your story will inspire many who are falsely accused, misunderstood, and trapped by manipulation. People will look at you and say, they survived what was meant to destroy them. You will be the living testimony that divine protection is not a myth, it's a force. Hold steady through this hour of reversal. You are minutes away from a full-circle miracle. The light that covers you now is unshakable, unbreakable, and undeniable. They thought they could arrest your destiny, but heaven had already given you immunity. And now, your freedom will shine brighter than ever before. Type Amen to get blessing 1616. Archangel Michael says, stay calm now, for the next few hours are sacred. The storm is loudest before it breaks, and those plotting against you are trembling in the shadows of their own schemes. You are being moved like a royal piece on a heavenly chessboard, untouchable, unstoppable, unseen. Someone is currently regretting their role in this setup. They thought it would be easy to manipulate the situation, but heaven is making them witness the consequences of touching a chosen one. Each sleepless night they endure is a repayment for the energy they spent trying to destroy you. There's surveillance even they didn't know existed. Cameras, recordings, unseen witnesses, heaven placed them there long before their plan began. Every angle of deceit is being documented, every lie cross-checked by divine evidence. The trap is collapsing, and the noise they created is about to swallow their own names. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. The angels surrounding you have not rested in days. They are aligning people, times, and events in perfect divine order. Every delay you faced, that phone call not answered, that meeting postponed, was heaven saying, "Wait, we are working on your behalf." There was a moment recently when you almost acted out of anger. You wanted to confront, to shout, to expose them yourself. But you didn't. That restraint saved your destiny. Heaven is proud of how you handled silence like a weapon. The unseen world trembled when you chose peace instead of war. That was the moment Archangel Michael stepped forward, declaring, "Now justice begins." The shift started right there, and you will soon see the results. Their plan depended on your reaction, but you refused to give them one. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. In the days to come, you will hear strange stories about yourself, twisted narratives, exaggerated lies, whispers spread through familiar mouths. Don't react. These are the last attempts of desperate hearts trying to survive exposure. Someone in their group is about to betray them. One voice among them is softening, realizing the gravity of what they've done. They will break the silence and reveal the full truth. You will know who it is because heaven will make sure the confession reaches your ears directly. This person's guilt will turn into your redemption. What they reveal will shift everything. Screenshots, recordings, and testimonies will surface, not by your doing, but by divine timing. Every lie has an expiration date, and that time has come. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. Heaven is not only protecting your reputation, it's upgrading your status. The same tables where your name was mocked will soon echo your praise. The same lips that cursed you will speak favor over your destiny. This is divine turnaround energy, a full reversal. When you least expect it, an authority will step forward and say, "We made a mistake. This person was never guilty." That voice will be heaven's megaphone. Your vindication won't be silent, it will be public, undeniable, unforgettable. And those who stood by silently during your trial will wish they had defended you sooner. The light will shine so bright, darkness won't dare approach you again. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. Archangel Michael says the number of those who betrayed you was greater than you thought, but so is the power of your protection. They were counting your steps, heaven was counting theirs. Every act of deceit was timed for exposure. Your prayers are working in ways you can't see. Heaven has placed confusion in their communication. They will start to argue among themselves, turning on each other, revealing the truth you never needed to speak. When one of them tries to shift blame onto you again, the others will panic and start revealing hidden details. They'll forget loyalty when fear enters their camp. That's divine justice, their unity breaks before your peace does. What was meant to chain you is now chaining them. Type Amen to get blessing 2121. The one who led the trap is not sleeping. They see signs that things are turning and can't stop the inevitable. They are watching their own plan crumble like sand through fingers. Heaven has begun the reversal, what they planted in darkness is sprouting in light. Messages deleted will reappear, emails erased will resurface, and conversations they thought private will be revealed by divine timing. You will not have to lift a finger to prove your innocence. The truth is working like fire in hidden servers and locked hearts. The divine cloud never loses data, heaven archives everything. And when the moment arrives, the truth will speak for you louder than any defense could. Type Amen to get blessing 2222. Do you feel that sudden peace lately? That strange calm after long chaos? It's not random, it's confirmation that the angels have finished the hardest part of their work. What's left now is only the unveiling. Even your silence is a weapon right now. Each quiet moment you choose is burning louder in the spiritual world than any argument on earth. Your name is echoing in heaven's court as the case reaches final judgment. Archangel Michael says, "Those who mocked your faith will soon whisper your name in reverence. They'll remember how they laughed, and they'll tremble when your peace stays unshaken. Your stillness is proof that you've already won." Type Amen to get blessing 2323. Soon, someone unexpected will approach you, a messenger unaware that heaven is using them. They might speak casually, but their words will carry divine clues. They'll confirm what you've been sensing all along. Pay attention to how you feel when you hear their voice. The sudden chills, the sharp breath, the wave of warmth, those are confirmations from heaven. You are being guided toward closure, step by step. The person who tries to contact you again will attempt to sound innocent. Don't fall for the softness of their tone. Remember, manipulation often wears apology as perfume. Smile, stay silent, and let destiny handle their exposure. Type Amen to get blessing 2424. The final act of this setup will look chaotic before it becomes clear. Lies will fight to stay alive. But no shadow can survive truth's sunrise. You are walking into that dawn now. Doors will open that were locked for months. People who ignored you will suddenly want to speak. Opportunities once blocked will start chasing you. This is heaven's compensation for your patience. Every sleepless night you endured has been converted into divine currency. That energy is now returning as favor, protection, and recognition. You have passed the hardest test without breaking. You are now entering the era of undeniable clarity. Type Amen to get blessing 2525. Archangel Michael says, "You will not be arrested, you will be anointed." The same authority that was manipulated against you will now elevate you. The very system that carried false charges will now carry your crown. Heaven's script always ends with reversal. Every false accusation becomes your recommendation letter. Every betrayal becomes your proof of growth. Every trap becomes your testimony. Soon, you'll walk in places where your name once couldn't be spoken. You'll stand in rooms where heaven's light makes everyone remember who they tried to destroy. This is divine vindication in motion. Type Amen to get blessing 2626. And when it's over, silence will return, not heavy, but holy. You'll look around and realize peace feels different now, deeper, earned. Every part of your soul that was stretched is now stronger, refined like gold through flame. You will see the faces of those who tried to bring you down, but their eyes will avoid yours. They will carry invisible shame, while you carry quiet victory. You'll forgive them, not for their sake, but because your heart has outgrown the battlefield. Heaven doesn't just protect, it transforms. The same story they used to stain you will now sparkle as your divine brand of resilience. Your peace is permanent now. Type Amen to get blessing 2727. The final sign will come through light, perhaps through a dream, a flash of color, or a sudden feeling that something heavy just lifted. When that happens, smile. It means the case is closed. Your name has been cleared not only on earth but in spiritual records. The karmic contracts tied to this injustice are dissolved. You are walking into a timeline where truth leads and fear flees. Archangel Michael says, "Rest now, my child." The storm was never meant to destroy you, it was meant to reveal who you truly are. And now that it has, the heavens rejoice. Type Amen to get blessing 2828.